Hello, welcome to my Rainbow Road. We are today doing a reading that is going to cover the next couple weeks. I'm getting until May 5th. Um, this is going to be a reading talking about what you should be focusing on leading into the full moon energy to help you really navigate that. This is kind of new for me, so bear with me. I have 4 piles, and the first one is Archangel Samuel. The second one is the last quarter moon in Scorpio. The third pile is the Hibiscus Mandala. And the fourth pile is from the deck, The Universe Has Your Back. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So you go ahead and pick your pile, and I will be back with the readings. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this pile, you chose Archangel Samuel, life experience. Numerology is 16, so it's a 7. And we will read this card in just a bit, but I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of the cards that go with your reading. New moon and sides, focus on the positive. Oh, haha. Body and soul. We have the dragonfly coming out there. And then we have the card spirits. Mail card. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain the world with what you write. Sorry, with the words you write. Pulling this one. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. So I'm already starting to get a sense of what this reading is. Alright, we have Ascended Master wanting to come in. Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open, seeing truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start here and get into the reading. Sun. No, sorry. One more card. I forgot to pick the Mandela. Oh, this one right here. Mother of Pearls. Now, I have to read the Mandela card to get a sense of what this means because I'm not real familiar with the Mandela. As you breathe, the wind listens and replies. Following the dance of your soul and the beat of your heart as you move, the stars bring the light to your path, making sure that your life is full of dreams that arise. As you smile, all you need is the peace of the sight, simple and light, like the pearl in your eyes. As you bloom, you reveal your beauty in a pure symphony, spreading to the world the flower of life's energy. That is so beautiful. And you can see here that it has the flower of life there in the background. Um, of course, the sacred geometry is really here for us all, but I feel like you are maybe supposed to spread that. Um, the mother of pearls. Mother of pearls. Kind of makes me feel like you have a mothering quality in you. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. You have a very creative and nurturing aspect to yourself, your authentic self. And what I'm getting with the life experience here, now the card says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. I'm getting, it's kind of sort of related to a tower. Maybe some of your life experiences has caused some really dark moments for you, but you can see the light here shining on the tower. I feel like something is going to happen for you between now and probably around May the 5th. I'm not going to say exactly May 5th, but around May 5th, it's going to really cause you to start to, you see all these flowers here? It's really going to start to cause you to really start to bloom into transformation with the butterflies. The divine is coming in really strong here. Now, Archangel Samuel, I associate with the higher heart chakra, um, which comes online as you go through your heart awakening and you start to um, transition from the 4D into the 5D. And it's really the higher heart is really all about unconditional love for self and for others, compassion, for understanding your journey, and that things don't happen to you, they happen for you. And taking the perspective of that so that you understand that your life experiences can be used to help others. Don't stay in the victim role. And I feel like that maybe you guys have had a lot happen in your lives. And it is time for you to sort of transcend those experiences by transmuting that part of um, that part that lives in you, the part of that energy that is still kind of trapped and stuck in your body. Um, any negative emotions or anything associated to core wounds will stay trapped in your body until you clear those out. And once you get those cleared out, you can really step into a higher frequency, and it really helps you to open up to the divine guidance and it helps you to really understand with clarity what your life purpose is, both collectively and as a person. And it really helps you to understand what your true desires are. I'm feeling like this pile is mostly empaths, and you've sucked up all this energy from everybody else, and you really need to clear all that out and understand how to hold boundaries for your energy, so that you don't take on other people's stuff. And wow, I'm getting so much from just this. I haven't even got into everything else. Okay, so I'm getting as you're coming out of these emotions, you're really going to open up to your psychic insight, and it's going to be able to, it's going to help you to, your third eye is going to clear, and you're going to have clarity and understanding about not only your life purpose, but the things that have happened to you. And it's going to really help you see those things as ways to turn back and offer someone else your hand to pull forward. And I feel like with the writing card, that like your life purpose has to do with writing. Whether you're writing material for, maybe you're going to write books about healing. Maybe you're going to write books about your personal experiences. Maybe you're going to write books about relationships. I'm getting all kinds of things coming in here. Maybe you're going to write website content for other spiritual leaders. A lot of people don't think about that. You know, there's spiritual teachers and spiritual guiders and coaches and all a lot of people like that out there that need support. And when I say support, what I mean is like they need support teams as they come into leading bigger groups and working with building websites and stuff like that. They need those people. They need support people to help them write their content, to help them publish what it is that they do. And you really become a team, and you really become a family, and it becomes a collaboration, to really start helping to spread this spread this flower is what I'm thinking. Spread the flower, not only your flower, but they're saying Archangel Samuel really wants to help you step into that unconditional love. That way, you can really start to begin to guide others and help others to step into their flower and to bloom. So we have the wise leader. You are a beacon for others. Shine your light. I'm getting shine your light. Shine your light. You don't really need the spear anymore. You have been a warrior. You have been a warrior going through all of these life experiences, and it is now time for you to put down that spear and lead with the light rather than the spear. However, I'm also getting that you are protection for others. Others will see you as a protector, others will see you as a leader. And as a leader, um, people like to feel safe around you. Yes, that's what it is. People will feel safe around you as you shine their light to guide them into their own purpose and into their own blooming, if you will. I'm getting with this card right here, body and soul. Body and soul. Wow. See this up here? You have the wings. It looks like wings to me anyway. And here we got again a flower that's bloom in full bloom. We have the heart. So I think that this power right here, ooh, you guys are just going into your heart awakening. Okay, that is what's going on with you. Mm. We're stepping into a new cycle, and you're probably closing out the old one, the cycle that you just finished. And right now, you are about to go into your heart awakening, which is going to bring all kinds of change with the number five. Um, I'm seeing this dragonfly here. I want you to really spread your wings and fly and embrace the changes, embrace the love, embrace the unconditional compassion, and shedding the judgment for yourself and for others. And then with the new moon in Sagittarius, you focus on the positive. So rather than, let's see how it's all dark up here. New moon in Sag. I love Sag. I just love Sag. um, very, very positive people. They like to look at the positive aspects. They are very adventurous and they want you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Archangel Samuel is telling me right now to look at this as an adventure. Look at it as not so much of a challenge, but an adventure. And it will help you see the positive aspects of your life experience. Maybe not, okay, so not just seeing the positive of your life experience, but taking your life experience and changing it into a positive. That's really what I'm getting here. Okay, I'm getting to pull I don't even know what this one is. Oh, sultry. I'm sorry. I forget the names of my decks because I got so many, and we are pulling. Ooh, to whom am I comparing myself right now? So with this, I'm feeling like maybe you've been in your masculine energy too much throughout your life. You've had to really stand strong for yourself. I'm getting if you're a female, then you've not had really men in your life, role models to um, stand strong for you. So you've had to do it for yourself, and it is time to heal that. It is time to heal this wound. It is time to take that life experience and turn it into a positive and be the support for other females probably who are also dealing with those same kind of wounds. And we tend to attract people into our lives who mirror us to help us heal. And I'm getting that you're going to work with a lot of those types of people, especially in the beginning, because when you heal someone else, you have the it gives you an opportunity to heal it in yourself as well. And I'm getting also to let you know that you don't have to be fully healed to help others. Like in just talking to people and in just being around people as you clear out some of this negative energy, you will raise your frequency, and other people can feel that, even if they don't. Even if they aren't consciously aware of the fact that they're feeling it, they can feel it, and it will um, as you're walking in your power and as you're learning to hold boundaries, to not let the energy elsewhere affect you, and you learn to walk in that energy of your own, you will cause other people to rise to where you are. So, what you are able to see, oh my gosh, and this, I didn't even read this. Okay, what you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you. It just goes in line with what I just said. Ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling, if not enough. Wait, shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action. Stop today, stop comparing, and start creating. So again, you've been walking in your masculine energy, and Archangel Samuel is here to not only assist you with your heart awakening and opening up to unconditional love, but and having compassion and ridding yourself of judgment of self and judgment of others, but they really want you to understand that everything you need is in here, and really recognize the fact that what you see in others is in you. So if you're looking at another person and they have things in themselves that you recognize as needing healed, then you probably have that as well. And take your triggers, understand that when feelings arise, anger arises, or irritation arises, or all these things, it's not only an indication of you're being triggered. You're being triggered because of a wound you have inside, a core wound that needs healed, and it's never really about the situation you're in. Now, there is anger and irritation because you feel like your boundaries are being crossed. Um, and, I personally say that if somebody is crossing your boundaries and are aware of it, then you have every right to be upset. Um, yes, stay positive, and yes, elevate your frequency. But if somebody is consciously aware of the fact that they are crossing your boundaries, that will cause disharmony, and it needs to be addressed and taken care of. Most people, however, are not aware that they are crossing boundaries, and it needs to be brought to their awareness, but do it with grace and love. Um, Recognize the trigger and ask Archangel Samuel to wrap you in her comfort when these things happen. Um, she's very well known for doing that, and you can ask her for her support. And we are kind of getting into, it's been about 20 minutes now, and I think that's what I have for you today, pile number one. And love and light, I wish you luck on your journey. Thank you. And I'm moving on to pile number two. Hello, pile number two. Okay, so you guys have, I'm just going to get right into it. You guys have moved in, or chosen a last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. So let's find out what it is that needs to be seen. Now, of course, this reading is supposed to carry you. I'm getting that this reading is going to carry you over into the full moon and let you know what you need to focus on to elevate yourself and move into the full moon energy, um, navigating the next 2 weeks with grace and gratitude and understanding what it is that you really need to focus on. And I'm talking too much. Okay. So your archangel is Archangel Michael. And I'm getting right away with this reveal what needs to be seen. And this is from a tarot deck, an Angel tarot deck, and it's the World card. You see a little infinity symbol, the wheel. It says a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. Wow. Okay, so I feel like you've completed some healing. Ooh, okay. Archangel Michael is stepping through here, probably as a guide to help you express yourself in the next couple of weeks. The full moon usually brings to climax the energies, um, or a situation, or the full moon energy brings things to a climax. So, and it's good to release, yes. And I feel like Archangel Michael is stepping through to reveal to you what needs to be seen for you to release as you go into the full moon. Pick your mandala. Oh, oh, you got two of them. Okay. Well, we have mystery. Mystery. I'm getting your abundance as a mystery. It's a 26. Vibration of 8. So right now your abundance is a mystery to you. I'm getting to remind you that abundance is not about money. Abundance is about um, having abundance could mean spirituality, it could be meaning love, it could very well eventually mean material things, but it's abundance is more um, love for self and love for others, and having abundance and joy is really what I'm getting used to be focusing on. And that's right here in joy, contentment, and gratitude. That's what you need to be focusing on. I'm getting right now to really advance on your path. And we have the golden spiral. Um, 41, it's change. So, because I'm not real familiar with the mandalas, we're going to take a look at those really quickly so I can get a better insight. Okay, so the mystery symbols have been used since written languages were born all over the world. Ancient civilizations have used symbols as energetic tools or gateways to understand the universe. Okay, this particular symbol is a crop circle found in England in 2018. Its origin and meaning are officially unknown. The art, this piece of artwork is called Mystery. Ah, here we go. And it's inviting you to entrust your intuition to understand and translate the symbols you encounter every day. So maybe you're looking to other people to help you understand your synchronicities, and they're telling you to look inside yourself. Whether they come from a different culture, country, or galaxy, you can connect with their original energy by being attentive to the feelings they arise within you, or reprogram them with your power of intention to raise vibrations. So rather than maybe look at numbers or look at symbols as this is what it is, you can reprogram those. So if you're seeing something that, oh, automatically, okay, so what popped in my head just now is the number 666. And this is, I don't want to down any beliefs or religions, but this is a number that has been associated with um, Satan. And for me, what I find is the number 666 really just tells me that I have to pay attention to my thoughts at that moment. Like, whatever thoughts I have going on in my head at that moment is probably not conducive to advancing me on my path and is probably a hindrance to me. So if you have this going on, and I feel like some of you here may have this going on, especially with this particular number, you can, with your intentions, just tell your angels you want to reprogram that memory for yourself and set the intentions and do it on a daily basis for like 21 days to really recode what that means to you so that when you see it, it doesn't like trigger you. Okay. And that's what the healing journey is about, is eliminating your triggers so that you can walk into your authentic self. Okay, the golden spiral is a very energetic symbol that has been used in many cultures to represent infinite power of creation and the expansion of consciousness. If you think of life as a spiritual journey, imagine your path as an expanding spiral. Spiral. Me and my words don't mix sometimes. So, you start here and you expand, but things come back around. So at this time next year, you're going, let me slow down. Moving into April is usually the ending of a cycle. You're coming up on a spring equinox. You're going to begin to let go. You review and let go from the last year, okay? And then you come into, did I say April? March, April, okay. It's March, but So you review and you let go of what has happened for the last year, but it's going to spiral back around. And what I mean by that is if you have these core wounds or you have situations come into your life in the past that need healing, so you're going to heal a layer of it, but it's going to come back around for you to heal a deeper layer until you actually remove all the triggers and the entire core of that wound. And I lost my place. Okay, here we go. When you think you have fully learned and mastered the important lessons, it can get frustrating to encounter the same experiences and challenges again and again. Yet, it is part of the learning process. Once you learn that lesson from that trigger, that's when you let it go. Okay, the shape of evolution. It's the shape of evolution. It does not mean you are back on the starting line. You are simply growing and learning to dance with the flow of life, spreading colors and light like a vibrant piece of art. And I really feel like that's a testimony to the fact that um, in order to continue on your path, you have to come back around. Like everything comes back around. And things will come back around even once you heal that trigger. And this is why. To show you it's going to come back around. That's why every year is a cycle. And there's cycles within that cycle. But looking at a cycle as a full year, when you start coming into the springtime and it's time to review and release, this gives you an indication of, oh gosh, look how much I've grown. So that it gives you the encouragement you need to keep going because it's a spiral. It's not linear. It's not straight up and down. It is definitely a spiral. And I am now going to pick your life purpose card and quit talking so much. Apparently, I have a lot more to say than I realized. Oh, builder. Wow. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a sense of deep sense of accomplishment. So understand that what you see as you're going around this spiral, things may be a mystery to you right now, but I feel like you're kind of blinded with the mystery card, and Archangel Michael wants to help lead you. Um, he's not only commending you for the what you have healed and what you have processed, but he wants to continue to lead you around that spiral so that you understand um, what it is maybe that you need to heal at a further level and what it is that you are getting ready to start building. I feel like obviously builder card, it's point blank. I feel like you will take the things that are revealed to you and build something from that. And that could just mean rebuilding yourself. And Archangel Michael, I don't know if I've already said this, but he's associated with the throat chakra. So I feel like he's also going to help you rebuild what needs to be seen in your life that's hindering your path and that you need to let go of. And I think that's the overall message here is he's going to show you, Archangel Michael wants to show you over the next 2 weeks what needs to be seen for you to release. Um, Things that are going to come to a climax around the full moon so that you can release those things to start down the path of rebuilding yourself. And in rebuilding yourself, you will find the steps that you need to recreate not only yourself but your place in the world. Wow. Wow. Awesome message. Okay, let's see what's coming through with the Ascended Masters. ascended master here? Is there an ascended master here for pile number 2? That was a whole stack. Give me an ascended master for pile number 2. I'm getting stacks. Where did it go? It was that one. It's this one. That one. Haha. Green Terra, Supreme Protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Wow. Wow. If that does not fit in with what we are talking about here, because Archangel Michael is the one to cut the cords. And all you have to say is my purest intentions to ask Archangel Michael to please sever any energy cords to core wounds, to people, to places, to situations that are not of my highest good, right? Where across all timelines, dimensions, and realities. Or you can even say something like, Angels of the highest light is my purest intentions to ask the Archangel Michael reveal to me what I need to let go of. Something as simple as that. Ask Archangel Michael to help you. He's really here to cut those cords and to help you see what it is that you need to release so that you can move forward. And yes, I forgot which deck was which. All right, let's get to a card from the Traveler. And I think instead of picking a Soul Truth card, we're going to pick a Universe Has Your Back. That's what I'm getting for you. Through gratitude, joy expands. Grace and gratitude. Now, is that not amazing? I just love the way Spirit works, because over here we have joy, contentment, and gratitude. So that's what they're telling you. Oh my gosh, look at this card. You see that path there and how that path is clear. That's what they're trying. Wow. Just wow. That is what they're trying to do for you. The Archangel Michael wants to come in to show you what needs to be let go from your life. I really feel like you are about to come into something that's going to climax around the full moon, and you need to just they want you to know that you're okay with this protection. You are protected, and whatever it is that you have to let go of, let it go. It's okay. It's okay to let it go. It's okay to feel the emotions about it. Just make sure that you don't ignore them. Feel them, release them. Release the entire situation. Ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords for you. Call in Green Terra. Ask her to help you release, help you cut the situation out of your life so that you can move forward on this clear path with grace and gratitude. Letting go of whatever it is that's it, whatever it is blocking you from building yourself and from building from walking in your purpose. And that's what I'm getting. It's blocking you from creating and building the life that would bring you fully into your grace, gratitude, and joy. And there's 2. All right, here we go. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Oh my gosh. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive the sphere through the eyes of the teacher of love. Oh, and I'm getting emotional, guys. And I'm getting emotional because I've been there. I've been there as someone who has experience with domestic abuse and controlling partners and people who aren't aware of how they cross boundaries and mother from my trauma, no, trauma from my parents and sexual trauma as a child. And it took me into all of these things that I re traumatized myself over and over and over by using drugs and alcohol and men. And, you know, I really feel like this is a message to let you know that it's okay. It doesn't matter what your past is, you are not your past. And it is time for you to let go of these things and call in the angels to help you move past them. Wow, this turned into a beautiful reading. My vibes speak louder than my words. Oh, look at all the butterflies. You're about to go through a transformation. The universe wants to help you. The name of this deck is "The Universe Has My Back," and I think that in itself is a message to really support the fact that Green Terra and Archangel Michael wants to help you understand what it is you need to let go of, and wants to help you build and create the, a life that brings more fulfilling life. Uh, Such a beautiful message, poem number two. Okay, I wish you love and light, and I am going to move on to pile number three now. Hello, pile three. Okay, so you guys chose the hibiscus mandala. It's a 16, vibration of a 7. You're in the magic, and you have Archangel Gabriel coming to you from my Angel Tarot. Archangel Gabriel is here surrounded by the animals. So it looks like they're really supportive of Archangel Gabriel. It looks like Gabriel is holding a baby in this. And you can see the waterfall behind where wow, this card is speaking volumes to me. So it looks to me like those of you who have picked this pile, is this butterflies? It is butterflies. You guys have really gone through a major transformation, and you've got a lot of animal energy around you supporting you. You have moved past the emotions that hold you back, or that were holding you back. And it looks like I'm seeing here, this looks to me like steps. I'm seeing it as steps. So you're well on your way to taking the steps that you need to take. And I'm not feeling this as a child. I'm feeling that you're birthing something new. And these are the steps you're going to take to get you there. So the card actually says lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams. There you go. Nurture yourself and others. And I feel like this is stepping forward to remind you to nurture yourself and others as well. But not only that, but to nurture what it is that you're trying to give birth to, what it is that you're trying to create. Whether it be a restructuring of yourself or a restructure structure of your life, whatever it is that you are birthing is really going to work for you. Now you see here where Gabriel's not quite at the steps yet. Like you have, but you have all this support around you to get you to those steps. And I feel like this is speaking so much to me. There's going to be a little twist right here. So now this reading is coming in to really last for the next couple weeks until to carry us into the full moon energy. So I'm getting until May 5th. Um, and it's really going to carry us into the full moon energy, and it's here to let you know what it is that you should be aware of for the next couple of weeks and what you should focus on. So I'm getting focus on this create thing that you are birthing, and to focus on the fact that you have support around you that's going to carry you through this twist. You're about to go through a twist. Now, full moons are usually bring a climax to situations or emotions, and I feel like you've moved beyond the emotions, and so this twist in the is going to be with a situation, whether it be a relationship or a situation at work or a situation is going to be a situation that causes you to make a turn, but these animals, there's energies around you that's kind of protecting you from maybe not making that. Hold on, let me reread this. Okay, so what I'm really getting is these are steps to lead you to, these steps are really going to take you on another path. You see how it's kind of like the steps aren't clear right here, and you're looking at what it is you're creating, and you're not seeing that this path right here is a little, um, it's not clear once you get up here. And the animals, I feel like, are supporting you to make sure that you don't make the wrong move, that you don't twist into something that's not going to be productive for you. There we go. That's what I'm getting. I do feel like you are going to take the steps toward creating, either restructuring yourself or restructuring your life or creating a business or something. But whatever it is, there is going to be a situation come to a climax for you around the full moon that you're going to have to release, so that you don't take the wrong steps. There we go. Wow. Balance. I'm getting it's number 3. So make sure you balance. You see here how he's focused on what he's creating. Well, you really have to balance mind, body, and soul. That's what I get from the number 3. And make sure that you're not focused only on that. Make sure that you see everything else in your life as well. Yes, you need to focus on what it is you're creating, but don't neglect the other parts of your life. And I have to read the mandalas because I'm not real familiar with them. So the hibiscus is, along with being an amazingly beautiful flower, has create incredible cleansing properties. If you just pick this card or are attracted to it, you should probably, here we go. You wow. You probably should consider offering a good detox to your body and life. Like I said, don't focus just on what you're creating. Make sure you pay attention to the rest of your life as well. Start focusing on the thoughts, foods, habits, and people who make you feel good, happy, and healthy. Drink herbal infusions to flush the accumulated parts of you that no longer need physically, but also mentally and materially. You need renewal. Throw away all the useless stuff. This fresh start will empower your entire being to welcome health and wealth more naturally and overcome the obstacles more easily. So, again, that kind of fits in. You can focus on the energy of the hibiscus just with your intentions. You don't even have to be looking at the mandala. I mean, the angels know what we want. So just think hibiscus. Focus your intentions on incorporating the hibiscus into your life to, and it's almost like these piles are like one right after another. Like it's the beginning. Pile number two is sort of after you started. Pile number two is talking about bringing clarity to what you need to release. And it looks like you probably have clarity on what it is you need to release or what the situation is coming into the full moon. And you've already moved kind of past that, past all the emotions and stuff. But you're focusing on what you're creating. But you need to focus on eliminating what it is that's still in your life that's going to that could maybe cause you to turn and take the path with more obstacles. There we go. So let me grab your, no, I'm sorry. You know what? Yep, let me go ahead and grab your life purpose card because I'm feeling like that was not a mistake. There's no mistakes in our world, right? Um, oh, it'll come back out. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others that need your help. You know what? I'm feeling that Archangel Gabriel is the angel that I don't know why I went back to that, but it is what it is. Look at the similarities there. See that? Whoops, sorry. My camera's a little angled weird. See the similarities there between the angels, and right now, like you're cradling this baby, and you're going to be walking into this. This is what the baby's going to. Oh wow. Yeah, I feel like you're working on restructuring yourself in your life, and it's going to bring you into a balance. Um, you're here now, and you're trying to get here. You're evolving into this. But in order to fully evolve into this, trust that um, spirit is going to block any paths that would be more difficult for you to navigate. So trust in the guidance they're giving you. If they're telling you to eat better, eat better. If they're telling you to detoxify yourself in your life, then do that because that's what's going to make your path easier to walk as you recreate yourself. I'm feeling pulled to pull another um, life purpose card because I don't feel like this justice card is really related to your actual purpose. I feel like this justice card is more related to you're receiving justice for maybe things that have happened to you in the past or for situations that you're about to let go of. Um, and so like when we focus on like releasing toxins out of our body, toxins could be emotions related to trauma, but I feel like you're past the emotions. So maybe you are still holding on to habits that are from the past, um, that stemmed from the emotions or wounds or whatever, and those are probably what you need to let go of. So nurture yourself, nurture your body. But I feel like this justice card, you're gonna receive justice. So what that's saying to me is not like justice for wrong. That's not what I mean. Um, as you let go of these toxins and as you eliminate the things out of your life that don't belong there, you will receive justice for that. So you're going to walk an easier path, and you are going to be very supported. And that's the kind of justice I'm talking about. It's going to help you shine your light in a balanced way. Oh, getting and I got two cards. Children, oh my gosh, children, your life purpose involves helping children teaching, sorry, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. And you see here, there's animals. So maybe, oh gosh, I'm getting maybe you're you like working with animals and you like working with children, and maybe you combine the two. Like, it's a really wild thought, but maybe like run some kind of a little petting zoo where you get to interact with kids and you get to help them, because not all kids have aware parents. Things like that stick out in a child's mind that will remember it years later. Um, I don't know why I'm getting that. That's amazing. Okay, so you guys are just surrounded by so many angels and animal spirits and energy. You guys have a really, really big purpose. Yes, I'm getting the truth vibes here. I don't feel like, oh, wow. I'm getting that it's your children. One of your children is going to do something really, really great to change the structure of the earth. Not maybe not the earth, but yes, of the earth. There's going to be a change in the matrix, and you, this, those of you who are choosing this pile, are going to affect the children who are going to make that change. Here I go. Here I'm Michael Jackson. Gonna make a change. Okay. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Maybe you're a teacher or a preschool teacher. Maybe you have children, and I'm really feeling like this is children in your family as well as children not in your family. So I'm really feeling like, yes, you work with children in a major way. So your heart's desires, and I feel like you stay balanced. You see that? You stay balanced very, very well between your emotions. You're not all in your emotions, yet you're not out here either. You know how to walk in your emotions, you know how to feel them, you know how to release them, you know how to express them. And I think that that's a lot of what you are supposed to bring to the children. You see how here this looks like angel wings, but inside the angel wings, it kind of looks like a butterfly right there. Wow. Wow. You are an angel who are here to help the children transform into what it is the world needs in the 3D. Oh my God, this is beautiful. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Wow. Wow. This is really beautiful, pile number 3. All right, let me grab a moonology card. I'm getting no. You're not getting a moonology card. Okay, my apologies. Wow. Okay. Keepers of the light. Just grab an ascended master. I'm getting 2. Okay. Odin, psychic insight. And this is, I drew this card also in the last pile. So your third eye is open, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. I'm getting that this pile is probably connected to the last pile. Like maybe the last pile is where you were and this is what you're moving into, or the last pile is where you're at and this is what you're going to be moving into. Maybe it's you watching this is going to give you the encouragement you need to follow the steps in the last pile. Um, Archangel Gabriel is Angel that helps you understand what it is that God wants for your life, and he is related to clear cognizance, clear knowing. So trust your intuition, and Archangel Gabriel is here to support you with that. You got all kinds of support here, all kinds. You know, you're surrounded by animals here. You're surrounded by animals here. You've got the angel wings. You've got angel. Oh my gosh! And then you got Odin popping in. So this card says that your third eye is open. See truth for what it is, and follow your intuition. Oh my gosh! Yeah, you have a very strong intuition, and you should really use that to I really feel like you're balanced. Look, this card is right underneath this card. So you're really good at balancing your emotions. You've got the emotions licked. It's clearing the rest of the clutter out of your life. See how this is all you see how that's all cluttered around them. So it's all the other stuff that's going to cause you to maybe twist into a harder path. So rather than do that, lean on your support with the angels and the animals to make your path clear and really reach out and help transform these, maybe not even transform, but a lot of children are coming into the world and staying aware. Now, those children who aren't are going to need help. And I think that that's where you're meant to be. You're either a teacher, a child psychologist, or maybe you run a petting zoo. Why petting zoos keep jumping into my mind, which is really weird. It's not normally like really direct like that, like a petting zoo. That is something that is really specific to an individual. So I'm getting well, I wasn't supposed to throw them everywhere. So don't drop the ball. Um, that usually means something. You know what? I didn't even drop them. I more like kind of threw them. So don't throw yourself off the path by not recognizing what's around you, because that's kind of what's going on here. You're not seeing what's around you, all the clutter. You're only focusing on the what you are wanting to birth, and you're ignoring all the clutter. You can't ignore the clutter, baby. You have to clear that out so that you don't get twisted, okay? And so, because if you don't clear out that clutter, you're going to throw away opportunities. Damn. Oh, excuse my French. Sorry. Um, you're going to throw away opportunities that are going to be presented to you if you don't clear that clutter out and focus on um, balance within yourself um, in all areas of your life, is what I'm trying to say. And you have two more that popped out. So we have Hilarion, divine healing, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. See, here we got your light again. Look at all this green. Oh my gosh, look at all this green. You have finished your heart awakening. Oh my gosh. In the second pile, I felt like, no, the first pile I think was just starting their heart awakening. So I think the first pile was the people who are beginning the heart awakening. The second pile is um, maybe people who are in the middle of it. This pile, it looks like you have fully stepped into unconditional love for yourself and for others, and you have compassion, and you have the insight that you need. You see truth for what it is, and that you are really following your intuition, except for you're not looking at all this stuff in your life that you need to let go of. And that's what's going to come to a climax around the full moon. So let's look at this one. Lady Portia? 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 I don't know how to pronounce these, but divine order. Oh, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So, yeah, I'm getting that around the full moon, all this clutter in your life. There is something or someone, a situation, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a 3D career that's they're trying to get you to move up in the ranks there, but you're trying to create something new. You're trying to create a new structure in yourself and in your life. And I'm feeling like this maybe could be the career you're already in, where um, it's just I just know you're focused on what you want to create, and you're not seeing areas that you need to clean up. So this is coming in on the other end here to support you in helping you understand what it is that needs to be put into divine order. Do what you feel is right about the situation that's coming to a climax, and you are going to receive a important lesson in that. You see how this is green and purple? You have so much green and purple in your reading here. And you see, okay, so you see how Gabriel and Odin, you see how they kind of have the same coloring going on. They have the same, and they're carrying the same energy. So, um, walk the rainbow road. Um, um, in that energy, I'm getting that you see the truth for what it is. You see things for the way they are, and you know exactly what it is that you need to let go of. If you didn't, then when you look around and stop focusing so much on that, you're gonna see what it is that you need to let go of, and you are definitely being encouraged to do that. Am I choosing a traveler's card? Yes. Okay. I'm filling a traveler's card. Okay, Spirit. Let's get this card. Let's get. Can I have a card? There we go. Oh my goodness. You are ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Oh my gosh, look at that. You're ascending the mountain, guys. That's beautiful. You are ascending the mountain. But you see how there is a clear path cut through. Oh my gosh. If you look at this card closely, you can see that there is a clear path, and it's not going over the mountains, it's going around them. So you will successfully navigate your obstacles, the obstacles that are trying to get you to turn and go up the other flight of stairs, the ones that are not so clear. You will successfully navigate this by staying balanced in these emotions, staying where you are right now, by shining your light, having the seeing the truth, seeing things for the way they really are, which I think you have a very good ability. Um, you're very strong in that, and keeping everything you have divine healing and divine order. Both cards. You are so very supported, so very supported, and letting go of these things. It's going to cut you right through all your obstacles. And wow, wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so I'm feeling called to pull a card from the universe has your back. And then we are going to cut this off because we're kind of running into a lot of time here. Come on, Spirit. Give me a card here. Give me a card. I don't like big cards. They mess with my hands, and I'm feeling that one. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Follow your joy. You know what bringing, and look, it's the same energy right here, right? Follow your joy. And I feel like you're going to find that in working with the children, helping children to transform, whether it be your own or others. And I'm feeling one more support from the universe. You guys are so, yeah, wow. Okay, you guys are so very supportive, pile number three. And the universe works fast when you are having fun. You see the rainbow. The rainbows. There's a rainbow angel wing and rainbow here. And I find it funny because, the name of my channel is Rainbow Road. Why I have a Facebook group as well called Rainbow Road. And in that group, I am beginning to offer aura readings where I read the layers of the aura and the chakra corresponding to those layers. I then whatever it is that you need to release or that gets stirred up in that process. Because sometimes we have things there that's blocking us that we don't even know are there, right? Um, or a current situation could be triggering something from a past situation. And I had somebody last night I did a reading for who had some things coming up in her root that she didn't even realize that that was being triggered by her current situation. So we were able to clear that out for her, and it delivers her healing and me as well. Um, so if you're feeling called, you can go join my Rainbow Road Facebook group. Um, I am currently doing a series on the archangels. Basically, it's just a guide that introduces you to the archangels for somebody who wants to work with them but has not yet really stepped into that. It's just a small little short guide to introduce you to them and let you know. It tells you how they've worked in my life and how I see the archangels. And pile number three, you are beautifully blessed. You are very supported in what it is you're trying to do. And this situation is going to come to a climax around the full moon, and you are being supported in letting that go so that you can move on your path in a clear way. Love and light to everyone, and I'm moving on to pile four. Hello, pile number four. You guys chose my card that I pulled from The Universe Has Your Back. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And I'm really picking up air energy here, like fairies, maybe. Um, yeah, there's a lot of air energy. Now, this reading is this reading is for what you need to look at to carry yourself into the full moon energy. And the full moon usually brings us into climax, into situations, emotions, whatever that. And in order for us to release those, um, and you can already see here the full moon. So this, I think, is definitely going to be a large message for you. And I feel like you're going to have to focus on your inner light and seeing the world through love over the next couple weeks to really to navigate the energies easy, easy, to have an easier time navigating the energies. My goodness. Okay, and I grabbed the Moonology, so something is really wanting to come forward for you from the Moonology. Oh, okay. Sag, focus on the positive. Okay, you know what? I'm getting to pull another one. Really, guys? And I skipped your Archangel. I'm getting them everywhere. Um, your Archangel card. This is the one that fell out. First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Yes. Again, air energy. So I feel like, okay, so Sag. I love Sag. I say that all the time. I can't help it. I really love Sagittarius energy. They are so positive and they like adventure. And I'm getting, every time I see this card, it reminds me, it makes me think that you need to see life as an adventure instead of a challenge or an obstacle. Um, and you see how that card is dark. And then you, of course, you know, Sag is fire energy, and this card is very, very dark. So don't focus on the dark. Focus on your inner light so you can see the world through love. You see how this over here is the dark and this over here is light. Well, of course, everything is balance, right? Balance. Balance between the light and the shadow. Um, face, face it. Bring it into balance and focus on your light in a way that brings your shadow with it. So what you find in your shadow is going to be able to be flipped into the light to support you in creating whatever it is. Yeah, speaker world into being. To support you into bringing into the world what you want it to be. Into bringing what you want into the world. Guys, I have English problems. So Archangel Sandalphon was the angel that came up for you, and he is speaking on unity. Unity will bring you change, I feel like. Maybe you are in conflict with someone, or you feel like the people around you um, cause you conflict in yourself. Yeah, I'm getting judgment. There's a lot of judgment. You really feel judged. And you feel like you are of two minds, right? And so you have to find a balance between that and not judge yourself and not let others judge you and find unity in your life and in your relationships. And you see how there's all these bubbles around, and all these bubbles, I feel like, um, contain gifts. They're gifts to you. They're gifts to you from the universe. Like they're trying to send you gifts. And you have to focus on the positive to bring your world into being. And they're trying to deliver that to you. So, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like minded friends. Yes. You need some unity in your life, you need connection. And that's going to cause a change. It's going to support you and change. So ask for it. I'm getting asked for it. And Sandalphon to me is associated with the Earth Star. He is speaking. So with all this air up here and fire, I'm not seeing any Earth. I'm barely seeing any Earth. And Sandalphon is a grounding angel. He's very, very tall, right? And when you ask Sandalphon to ground to assist you with grounding, he kind of comes in and he grabs your energy and he just shoots straight through to the Earth's core to really ground you. And I think that you are probably in your head too much. And when you're in your head too much, and you can't, it blocks you from focusing on the positive. And you know, you see this arrow. It's telling you go out of this energy, get out of this energy, right? So I think that's what Archangel Sandalphon wants you to do. He wants you to come back down to earth. Stop being in your head so much. Focus on your own traditional viewpoints or methods. Um, and seek out people who understand you, um, who maybe you guys can differ in opinion, but as far as personal beliefs, but reach out to a group or become involved in your community, maybe not necessarily in a church, but maybe in uh, a spiritual organization. And when I say spiritual organization, I don't necessarily mean go to church. I mean, there are organizations in your community that maybe give to the homeless, or um, maybe maybe there's organizations in your community that reach out to domestic violence abuse victims. Volunteer into something like that is what I'm getting for you. It would really boost your morale and it would ground you. It's very, very grounding to work with people. And you're probably going to find people that you can support, as well as the people who work in these places are probably going to be more aligned with you, is what I'm kind of feeling here. But let's grab a life purpose card, and then we're going to get into let me consult my mermaids. Marian, whispers of the ocean. Okay, guys, fairies. Yes. Okay. I'm going to grab you a life purpose card, and then we have Lemuria and the ocean. Oh, body work. And your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. And you see how this energy here is in line with these colors. Um, or at least that's how I see it anyway. Body work. Maybe you do tattoos. Ooh, maybe you do the artwork for tattoos. Huh. There's a million things, right, that you could do that's going to ground you. Maybe you should be joining a yoga class, or um, energy healing is a great place to go as well. I actually do um, aura readings where I read the layers of the aura as well as the chakras, the corresponding chakras, and bring your awareness to anything you need to let go of. Sometimes a lot of the emotions and stuff, especially in the lower system and the lower chakras, you already are aware of, but there's things a lot of times up in the spiritual chakras that you're not aware of that I can bring your attention to because it's related to past lives or whatever, and you've carried it over into this life, and I actually help you clear and release that. So energy work is a wonderful, wonderful thing to get into. There's a lot of teachers and guides who can help you understand how to get into energy work. I do not at this time offer a class for learning how to read auras, but I feel like that is something that I'm working toward. Um, so I have my channel here is Rainbow Road, but I also have a Facebook group called the same thing, Rainbow Road. Why did I pick up the mermaids? That is not what I meant to do. So apparently for a reason. Support. Yep. The mermaids concur. Find yourself some support in the community. Let's grab your sacred travel card. Surrender to your journey. Release control. So So you're trying to control the way things go, and with spirit, you can't do that. You're going to set sail on a new adventure, and look here. Looky here. You're going to set sail on a new adventure in the next couple weeks. That's what I got coming in. You see the owl up here and the moon, and here's the castle over here. And this castle, we never fully arrived, but this castle is what you're wanting to get to. So I'm saying that in pulling this together, Archangel Sandalphon wants to assist you with being grounded and finding your unity and community. Also, he's saying maybe get into energy healing. I'm really feeling that. And start exercising. Not necessarily working out, but just walking, going out into nature will help you ground and release control. Get out of your thoughts and release control and follow, so you could follow your guidance. And I'm getting that your guidance is going to come from Lemuria. Not a lot of people. I've read some books on Lemuria, and it is believed that a lot of civilizations such as Hawaii and Native Americans, Tibet, places in Africa, places in Australia, places in the Middle East, like a lot of these civilizations derive directly from Lemuria, and there is a theory that the elders of Lemuria, when they finally chose to cut the cord and not physically inhabit, no, physically um, manifest themselves into the world anymore, would come back as animals. And um, whales, dolphins, and they would come back as elders to help guide us. So I think that a lot of our guidance lies in that, and also the ascended masters are said to be elders from Lemuria as well. Not all of them, of course, not all of them. So let me clarify that, because of course Jesus didn't come until later, but there are ascended masters, a lot of ascended masters from that time, and Lemuria is trying to come forward to tell you to use your awakened awareness. Wow. And I'm feeling crystals. I'm feeling crystals. Follow the rainbow road. Wow. And that's not a testimony to, or that's not a claim on my channel or my group, but what that is the Rainbow Road is something that I'm creating. And as a second step to my friend who has the Rainbow Bridge class, and what she does is she takes crystals and plant medicine attunements and places them in your chakra. Which is a tremendous help. Hang on just a minute, guys. Oh gosh, hang on just a minute, guys. Okay, I apologize. I'm so sorry. Pile number 4. My laptop battery started to die, and when it alerts you, like it's not very long at all before it actually dies. So maybe I'm not supposed to tell you about my friend's class. So I'm going to not go on with that, and I'm going to look at how this looks like a mandala. Did I pick you a mandala card? I did not. A reminder. Thank you, Spirit. Um, Awakened awareness is going to take, it's a 17. So that's really is what's going to take you into your abundance. The Lemurians are reminding you of the crystals. Don't forget the crystals. That's what I'm getting from that. And there you popped out with the mandala, the guiding star. And I do believe it was either pile number one or two that got that as well. You have, yeah, remember that the channel towards miracle and magic starts within the light of your own soul and heart. There is so many ideals, guidance, and opportunities in the cosmos. Your conscious or unconscious intentions, decisions, and actions determine which one you eventually attract. So, what I'm getting here is you being in your thoughts is attracting things that you don't want, and you need to walk with the awakened awareness. And coming into the full moon energy, um, you it's really important that you ground yourself and get out of those thoughts, surrender to your journey. Um, and release control and center, ah, release control and surrender to the journey. Um, to follow your guidance. And gosh, guys, I'm getting another Lemurian card. I'm trying not to make it too much longer. But it is what it is, I guess. Sheet of the Lotus. I feel like you guys are maybe going through a double activation. Earth star in your crown. Hmm. The magic is in the knowing. So follow your intuition. Maybe you're supposed to work with crystals. Grounding crystals. Grounding crystals are very, very good. Let me tell you, the jet. The jet is a really good grounding crystal. You're adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Yeah. Stop focusing so much on the big picture. Where am I going? What am I doing? Um, Relax, release control, relax into the guidance, and definitely ground yourself to get out of those thoughts. Otherwise, it's going. You're going to coming into the full moon in a couple weeks. You're going to have a lot of energy around you that's going to bring situations to a climax. And if you're in your head, it's going to be bad for you because you're going to start to see um, manifestations happening around you as a result of being in your head. So get out of your head, relax, and release control, surrender to the journey, go ground, go exercise, go take walks, be out in earth so that you can focus on your inner light and see the world through love rather than judgment and rather than anxious thoughts. And I'm going to pull one more card for you. And coming into the full moon energy, um, it brings things to a climax to help you release what you to show you what needs to be released. But it also is bringing into manifestation. You start to see the manifestations of what it is you're creating. And if you're in your head and you're in your anxiety and you're focusing on these things, um, instead of relaxing into the journey, you're going to start to see that reflect into your world. And all these good things and all this positive stuff that you were trying to bring in is not going to be there. It's going to be the results of your anxiety. And crystals can really help you ground, right? Crystals can really help you ground and focus, and so can Archangel Sandalphon. And I consistently showing up. So are you? Are you consistently showing up for yourself? Mm. For your inner work? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Oh, big message. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul action. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, and then show up. So, yeah, I'm getting that you really need to ground. Archangel Sandalphon wants to help you with that. You need to come out of your comfort zone, and I feel like that's what this card is speaking to. That you're in your mind a lot. Maybe you need to get out and get involved with your community, exercise, go out in nature, write, um, show up for yourself every day. Do your grounding and your connection routine every day. If you don't know how to do that, you can reach out to me, leave a comment. I can give you some tips, or go to my Facebook group, um, also called Rainbow Road, and reach out to me through the Facebook group. Um, and I can give you tips on how to ground. I don't really have that in my group yet, but I'm getting there. Um, Release control, because this full moon is going to bring in what you're thinking about now. So that's what you need to be aware of for the next 2 weeks. And thank you for being here, pile number 4. Love and light to all. I will see you on the flip side.